I never thought a baby monitor could be the thing that kept me up at night. At first, it was just the usual static, white noise that I barely noticed as I drifted off. But last week, in the blue hours before dawn, I heard a lullaby woven through the crackle, sung in a trembling voice that sounded achingly like my grandmother's. She passed away years before my daughter was born, but the melody was unmistakable, the same one she used to hum to me when I was a child. Late at night, when shadows stretched long across my bedroom floor, I tried to convince myself it was interference, maybe a neighbor's radio, but the tune was old, and the words were ours alone. The next night, I turned the monitor off completely, unplugged it from the wall, and set it in the closet. That should have been the end of it. But as I lay in bed, the room heavy with silence, the lullaby started again, soft, sweet, and heartbreakingly familiar. This time, it seemed to seep from the very walls, curling under the door and around my pillow like a chill. I pressed my ear to the floor, desperate to find the source, but it was everywhere, nowhere at once. My daughter, barely a year old, gurgled happily in her crib, eyes wide and fixed on the darkest corner of her nursery. I called my mom, needing to hear her voice, to remember what was real. She told me my grandmother had always believed in thin places, spots where the world frayed and the dead could slip through. That night, as the lullaby grew louder, my daughter began to sing along. Her voice was off, too steady, too old for her tiny throat. She sang in perfect harmony with the voice I thought I'd left behind in childhood. Panic rose in me, but when I tried to lift her from the crib, she wouldn't let go of the bars, knuckles white, eyes unblinking. On the third night, I smashed the monitor to pieces, but the song didn't stop. It grew, swelling through the house, until I could feel it vibrating beneath my skin. My daughter's eyes rolled back, and she smiled with someone else's mouth. The lullaby was no longer a comfort, it was a summons. Now, every night at midnight, the music returns, and my daughter's voice joins the chorus. I keep the lights on and watch her chest rise and fall, waiting for the night when she finally answers the song's call, and leaves me behind, singing softly to the darkness.